So I'm making another video, uh, and you probably don't know that I made other ones because nobody's ever going to see these things. Um, but I wanted to appeal to the 273 Republicans we have in Congress. Okay? I just want to appeal to you. And I'm a fellow Republican, okay? Although, if you're a MAGA person, you think I'm a rhino because I am definitely a never Trumper. Okay, so anyway, I just want to appeal to you. There's a lot of you, right? 53 senators and 220 representatives are Republicans. So I'm a Republican. I mean, um, and I'm also doing this in part because I want to be a patriot. Because um, I would definitely. I was thinking about watching, the American Revolution. I was thinking about, would I pledge my life, my fortune, and my sacred honor um, to America? And the answer is absolutely. No doubt about it. I mean, I love this country, and God knows it's been fabulous to me. I've had a wonderful life, and um, a life I think I could only have in America. And it's been fabulous. So um, I'm standing up and saying, hey, Republicans in Congress, I don't understand why you're letting me down. I mean, to me, Republicans were conservative. Conservative meaning conserve all the power you can to the citizens of the United States. I mean, it's supposed to be a government of the people, by the people, and for the people, right? I mean, Republicans, right? I mean, come on. I've been a Republican since my sophomore year of high school, and I became a Republican. I mean, have lived, and still live a fairly privileged life. I'm certainly not a billionaire. I am a long way, a ridiculously long way away from a billionaire, but I'm comfortable. I'm middle class. I'm definitely middle class, and I'm comfortably middle class. And since I'm retired, that's a wonderful thing. So anyway, um, I don't have any complaints about being American, about America. On the contrary, I love America, and I would give my life, my fortune, and I am taking some risk. I mean, it's a very small risk because nobody's ever going to watch this. But if a lot of people, if my uh, audience who that this is meant for, which is the 273 members of Congress who are Republicans, okay, that's who I am talking to, I hope. I mean, probably not. Probably none of you will see this, but I'm going to pretend that you will see it, okay? And I want to talk to you. So uh, I don't know that you share my core values. I would have said that, and that you did, until Trump was elected in 2016. I mean, because the Republican Party was treating Trump when he first started to run um, completely appropriately. I mean, he's a buffoon. He's a showman, and you know, he is ruining this country. I mean, I can't believe. I would never believe if somebody came and told me when I was in high school or college that there would be a time in the United States of America where official representatives of the federal government would wear masks and pick people up off the street based on some sort of visual observation and deport them, and sometimes put them in jail in foreign countries. I mean, America. How can you be Republican and think that's okay? How can you do that? I mean, aren't we Republicans all about pursuit of happiness and liberty? I mean, Republicans, right? I mean, those are like our core values, aren't they? I mean, they're certainly my core values. And I mean, each of you um, is obviously an intelligent person. You have been given incredible responsibility. And I'm sure you were given that responsibility for a reason. I mean, it's America. You were elected. You're elected. So I want to have faith in you because I've been a Republican since my sophomore year in high school, and I'm 81 now, so that's a very long time. And I want you to be what I think Republicans are. And just look at the Constitution. Let's just take blowing up the boats from Venezuela. Um, how could that happen in America without Congress declaring war? I don't understand. I mean, you 273 people took an oath to uphold, protect, and defend the Constitution. Why doesn't that mean anything to you? I mean, if I were in your shoes, and I'm not suggesting that I ever would be, okay, but I mean, I certainly would take the oath seriously and give real thought to what the founders intended. I would read the Federalist Papers, right? I would read the Constitution and more than once. And I would think about each clause and I mean, you took an oath to it, right? If you haven't done that, then I'm disappointed in you. And I plead with you to do that. And once you do that and really think about what the Constitution says, fix this problem. What one of you, or however many of you it takes, I'm extremely naive about how the process of how a bill becomes a law. I actually had that once in political science, but I don't remember it at all. So, but I mean, why aren't you sponsoring a bill to vote on whether or not we should be at war with Venezuela? Come on, represent the people and let that Congress vote on it. And if the vote doesn't pass, Trump can't do what he's doing, right? I mean, I think that, I mean, this is probably going to sound ridiculous, but I think the fact that Trump is a bully has a lot to do with it. I mean, he picked Venezuela because Venezuela's helpless compared to the United States. I mean, we spend more on our military than I think Venezuela's whole damn GDP, I think. I mean, I don't know, but I know our defense budget has been in the 800 plus billion for a long time. And that's every year. Now, I mean, I certainly, and I think part of being a Republican is I want America's military to be overwhelmingly strong and phenomenally terrifying. So I'm a great fan. I think serving in the U.S. military is you know a sacrifice that patriotic people willing to make. I think I would be willing to make it today. I candidly, I don't know that I could be under Hegseth. Okay, I mean I just have a son who is thinking about he really would like to give back to his country. He's grateful, very grateful for his life. And he's kind of a first responding kind of kid anyway, young man now. But I was very concerned because what I literally said to him was, I don't want you to be shot for failing to execute an unlawful order. Because unlawful orders, I mean, come on, Hegseth is on top of the pile. There's no doubt we're going to have unlawful orders, right? That's why those Democrats made that film, right? Because we know it's going to happen. I think it's happened. I think blowing up those boats, I mean, come on. I think that's another impeachable offense. I think failing to execute to the best of the administration's ability those things that Congress passed and appropriated funds for, I think that's impeachable too. I mean, I think Republicans, to me, I've always been proud of being a Republican. I was until Trump. But I was always proud of being a Republican because I thought that we were the honorable people who really wanted the best for everybody. It's just how I took it, we want freedom that's why I sort of got on the other side of it. To me, trying to treat gay and lesbian and bisexual and transsexual and whatever people with dignity, and to give them the same individual freedom each of us have. I mean, to me, that should be a Republican thing, because Republicans should be, to me, it always has been, giving as much freedom to each citizen as could be. I mean, that has always been my core value, and maybe I was mistaken in thinking that was the core value of the Republican Party, but that's certainly why I called myself a Republican for all these years, is because I thought that was our shared value. So 273 of you intelligent, educated people with these awesome responsibilities, I mean, please just be true to your oath to the Constitution. I mean, it's not a matter of politics, The rules are being broken here, and you're letting it happen. You're enabling it. So there are so many of you. Just come on, 4 of you, 5 of you. Please look at the Constitution again and look at what's happening and sponsor a bill to whether or not the United States should be at war with Venezuela. And let the Congress vote on that. And let that put an end to this craziness. I personally would like to see you impeach him, because I think he has done a lot of impeachable things. I mean, come on. Comey and Letitia James, that's not impeachable? Come on, January 6th wasn't impeachable? There's only one person who is responsible for Trump not being impeached over January 6th, and that person is Mitch McConnell, right? No doubt about it. Hey, Mitch, you did this to us, so lead this parade. Get 4 or 5 of your fellow Republicans, House and Senate people. You're incredibly respected. I mean, even though I think you betrayed us, I think you could pull it off. And I'm pleading with you, please. I mean, you really want your legacy to be that you enabled Trump to be this incredible. I mean, there's nothing reasonable about his positions. I mean, how can you know anything about American history and not be a NATO fan? I mean, but of course, I mean, what Trump is proposing in Ukraine, how much worse is that than what Neville Chamberlain did? I mean, Trump is giving away land, Ukraine land, that Russia hasn't even captured, you know? I mean, to me, Republicans would be bringing in our military leaders, and we would be saying to them, hey, listen, Putin should not have invaded Ukraine. I mean, if the borders of nations are not sacrosanct, how are we going to live on this planet? I mean, it's not acceptable what Putin did, and it shouldn't be tolerated. And the United States could beat him, could make Ukraine win. And I don't mean with bodies. I mean, our intelligence, our technology, our know-how. I mean, we have the greatest military ever imagined. And I would say, okay, no bodies, but come on, Ukraine's got to win this war. Let's do it, you know? And, Trump is obviously of a different mind. But the worst thing he's going to do, I mean, I guess Ukraine is really the worst thing. But these are personal opinions, obviously. But when the Fed is not independent, and it won't be after Powell's term ends in May, I think it's May, whenever. The only reason we have the lowest interest rate in the world, and I heard Trump just say that on television the other day, and it's true, we do, is because of the Federal Reserve. Because the Federal Reserve determines monetary policy in this country based on data. People who actually have studied the subject and understand the subject make their decisions based on data. And the whole world respects that. And the US dollar is the currency of choice the world over. I've traveled greatly, and I never had to exchange currencies except in the actual transaction, because everybody wants dollars. Everybody wants dollars. And the only reason that's true is because the Federal Reserve System in the United States is completely independent of politics. And it's about not to be, because Trump wants to run everything. And since, in my judgment, he's a really bad manager, to me, I mean, I have managed a lot of people in my working career. And I mean, the worst thing you can do is to choose the leaders around you that you're going to depend on based on loyalty. I mean, if that's your key decision criteria, and it obviously is, to me, you have proven yourself incompetent and not capable of running an organization, let alone the United States. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, first of all, you claimed, and I think you believed, that the economy you inherited was terrible and was in deep trouble and you had to fix it. I mean, that's certainly what you said. And the opposite is true. The economy you inherited was in fantastic shape. It was amazing. Everybody, all the experts were impressed with the American performance after the pandemic. I mean, we came out of it faster than anybody. And that was Biden and the Federal Reserve and America's systems and traditions. I mean, another thing, my Republican friends, how can globalization not be our agenda? I mean, we're supposed to be free market people, aren't we? I am. I'm a free market person, and I want the markets to be free, right? Now, I think we're in a position to negotiate because of the ridiculous position we're in. One of the advantages of it, maybe the only advantage of it, is that we're in a position to negotiate zero tariffs on American goods and American services with every country. And that's what we should do. We should have a free market. We're Republicans. We're Republicans. We want a free market. I'm certainly, in my life, I have benefited tremendously from the global marketplace, and you did too. Come on, you guys are all upper class people. You know, I'm a middle class. I think an upper middle class, but I'm a middle class person. You guys are all, you know, you went to better schools and you're smart and you took an oath to the Constitution. Think about what that means and think about what's happening and do something. Come on, we're Republicans. Do it.